Well, hello YouTube, it's me, Fortmaster, and welcome to another film theory reaction. And this one's a bit different because, for once, the film theory has come out actually a day before the game theory video did, because usually game theory comes out on Saturday and then film theory comes out on Sunday. But no, this actually came out on Thursday, and I think part of the reason why that is because this video is only 6 minutes and 48 seconds long. This video is the Minecraft movie got it wrong. What? Okay, so Grant, I've been hearing. I said I'd hold back on seeing the Minecraft movie and see it if other people said it was good. And I'm gonna be completely honest here. I have been hearing lots of reviews coming from both ends of the spectrum. Some saying that it's great, some saying that it's stupid. So honestly, I might have to see it anyway just to get my own opinion. But honestly, I really hope this video wasn't made just to cash in on the movie finally being out, because seriously, I don't think I've ever seen any video from the theory channels that wasn't a short that was this short. So yeah, I really don't have anything else to say on this, so I'll just get this thing started now. So yeah, of course, as always, original video is linked in the description if you haven't seen it for some reason. Corner video linked to my Let's Play of the day. And if you like this video or any other video that I make, I'd very much appreciate it if you gave the video a like and subscribe to my channel. The majority of people who watch my content aren't actually subscribed, and I'd very much like that to change, because my big goal for this year is to hopefully hit 5,000 subscribers. And if Social Blade says it's possible, I'm gonna believe him. But yeah, well, that out of the way, let's get this thing started then, shall we?
Steve in a Minecraft movie should be dead. Yep, if we applied real-world science to just this one scene from the trailers, Minecraft Steve won't be yearning for the mines, he'll be yearning for his grave.
Well, wait a minute. So this entire video is based off the one scene from where he puts the water bucket down and survives the landing, I would suppose. Lee, I know this is film theory, but the thing is, this is a Minecraft movie based on the game Minecraft, and being able to survive falling, basically infinite height by just landing in water is a game feature. You have to remember, the physics of the Minecraft world aren't like our real world physics. Game theory and many other theory channels have pointed that out basically ad nauseum at this point.
Hello Internet, welcome to Film Theory, the show that's all about mining and crafting the best theories. So I recently did a video covering 3 mini Minecraft theories in the lead up to the release of a Minecraft movie, but
yeah,
honestly, there's just so much we can dig into here with this film just from the trailers. For example, after we finished writing the last script with those 3 mini theories, WB released another trailer that had one scene that really stuck out to me. Here, check it out.
Don't worry! I'm gonna cushion our fall with this water bucket! Release!
So, given this scene, what do you think happens next? Here, I'll give you a multiple choice. A, they land in the water and survive the fall. B, they slam into the ground despite the water and die horribly. Or C, they subscribe to Film Theory, eagerly anticipating our next Minecraft video. Well, if you guessed A, you'd be right, and you're probably a big Minecraft fan. Yeah, this scene pays homage to a classic Minecraft trick that people have been using for years in the game. If you fall from a great height and hit the ground with no cushion, you get a ton of fall damage and die, which is no bueno. But if you land in just one block of water, easy peasy, you survive.
Correction there, it's not one block of water. You can survive a landing using 1 pixel of water.
So people decided to start walking around with a bucket full of water that they could place as they fell, allowing them to land safely in the water with no fall damage. Honestly, we've been pretty hard on this movie so far, but it's actually really nice that the filmmakers included this little nod to the game and its audience. But if we were to do the film theory thing and actually look at this scene with realistic science, the answer here would actually be B. All 3 of these characters should be DEAD dead.
Okay, I usually give the theory channels a lot of slack when it comes to stuff like this, but at this point, it's not, like, there are so many things unrealistic about, Minecraft world and its physics. Like, it has higher than Earth gravity. Like, it's, like, completely flat while also being depicted as a sphere. The max generatable, like, world size is, like, what, 60 times bigger than the surface of the Earth or something like that? And you can travel to a hell dimension, but that somehow makes you travel faster than, the overworld. So out of all the nitpicky things you could be nitpicking about Minecraft, you're picking this, and you've made a specific, like, sub 7-minute long video just for this.
Hey, if they insist on including realistic humans here, we're going to be using some realistic science. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to do a smaller, dedicated mini-theory all about this scene. And with this little diet theory, I'm going to give you 3 ways that Steve, Henry, and the Garbage Man would be needing to respawn after this scene. There's no walking away from this one, loyal theorists. Let's jump into it. So first off, let's talk water depth. Most of you probably know that if you fall into shallow water from a great height, you're going to be hitting the bottom hard. This is why they tell people no diving in shallow pools, because there's a good chance that you're gonna hit your head and damage your brain or spine. Nobody wants that. Water is denser than air, meaning that there will be more resistance that will slow your body down. But to make sure that you don't hit the bottom of a body of water after falling into it from a significant height, there needs to be a pretty significant amount of water to cushion that fall. Olympic swimming pools designed for diving actually need to have a minimum depth of 5 meters or 16 feet to allow their divers to safely jump into them. And they're only diving in from roughly 10 meters up, or 32 feet and 9.5 inches. Now obviously this is super simplified, there's more science going on here, but using some back of the napkin math, you're basically looking at a depth of half the height that they're jumping from. So what are we looking at here with this water in a Minecraft movie? Does it meet those guidelines for safety?
Obviously not.
Freaking not. We can see from the trailer that the water made from that bucket is only 2 blocks high. Now normally that would mean that this water is 2 meters or just about 6.6 feet high, since each block in the world of Minecraft is 1 cubic meter. But as we mentioned in our previous Minecraft mini-theories, they actually made the blocks smaller for the movie, sitting at only 2 cubic feet or 0.61 meters. That's a total of 4 feet or 1.22 meters tall. Obviously, if we use either one of those numbers, that would mean that the Olympic guidelines for safety are not being met, and it's way more likely that these 3 are going to be shooting straight through the water and hit the ground fast enough to cause serious injury or death. I bet these guys should be wishing for some deeper water, huh? Well, not exactly, because that wouldn't save them either. See, real life doesn't work like a video game. While falling into water might seem preferable to hitting solid ground, if you're falling from high enough, it would still be like hitting something solid. Yeah, you may have heard before that landing in water from a certain height would feel like you're hitting concrete. Why is that?
Surface tension.
It all comes down to the surface tension of the water. If something super fast hits the water, then the tension holding that surface of the water together is going to make it feel super solid.
Yeah, I remember. Granted, I remember they did this on Mythbusters or something. I can't remember the result. There was the myth that was like, oh, if you drop like a sledgehammer or something heavy before you, it'll like break up the surface tension or something. I can't remember what the results of that test were. I don't think they were that positive.
You can actually go test this out yourself. If you have a bath or a sink that's full or whatever and slowly put your hand into the water, it'll slip right in with like no resistance. But if you then try to like slap the water quickly, well, you're gonna feel way more resistance. Now imagine that, but falling from like super high. This is why belly flops hurt when you jump in the pool. One study investigated injuries caused by the human body when diving into water from different heights and different angles, and found that diving in feet first from above 15 meters or 50 feet can cause serious injury. But if you're diving in hands first, then you only have 12 meters, 39 feet and 4 inches before you're getting seriously hurt. And if you dive in head first, that's just 8 meters or 26 feet 2 inches. Now go back and look at this clip. Steve, Henry, and the Garbage Man are hitting this water head first. This scene takes place in a bamboo forest, and in Minecraft, bamboo stalks can grow up to be 16 blocks tall. And using either the in-game or movie measurements, that would be higher than the injury risk for diving in head first.
And there's also the whole thing that they also, not only are they falling, but they also have forward velocity as well that, also adds into the whole calculation there.
And that's just assuming that they're falling in from the top of the bamboo. In the clip, they're clearly falling from much higher. All in all, they'd be hitting this water with enough force to just kill them outright. At this point, you get the idea. These 3 might as well not have put the water out on the land at all, because hitting this puddle is going to be no better than hitting the ground beneath it. But as it turns out, well, they basically would have hit the ground anyway. way. See, when we enter a body of water, that water is going to move. Ever notice how the water in a glass will get higher when you put ice in it? That's because the ice is literally moving the water out of the way, and the space created by the ice is pushing the water up. But just look at this body of water that Steve makes. It has no container holding it together. The only thing keeping this water together is the surface tension and some crazy video game logic. That means that the second that they hit that water and break that surface tension, if this were going to act like realistic water, it's going to move right out of the way as our heroes slam into the ground beneath it.
But that's just the thing. It's not realistic water. It's Minecraft water.
Yeah, no matter which way you look at it, no matter what Steve did here, it would have made literally no difference. Hitting the ground from that height would have killed them. Landing in shallow water would have killed them. Hitting water at all from that height would have killed them. And no container holding the water, well, it would have moved out of the way anyway. No matter which way you slice it, these guys are not surviving this fall in the Minecraft overworld. You know, I do wonder if this is the only time they're gonna cheat death in this movie. Maybe you should subscribe to see if we do a Minecraft kill count in the coming weeks. But in the meantime, remember that it's all just a theory. A film theory. And cut.
Okay. So I've been looking through the comments on this video, and there's a lot of people talking about how, like, this first one right here, like, the theory felt like it was made up on the spot and rushed because the movie just came out. Yeah. And then here's the one, you know, somebody pointing out, you know, you only need a pixel of water, not a full block to survive. Because something I learned recently is that you can actually use, like, waterlogged, like, say, like a waterlogged chest, and so chest is, like, a pixel smaller than a normal block, and you can waterlog it, and you can land on that without, you know, suffering any damage. And then there's a couple of comments here that were, like, pointing out that this feels like it should have been, like, an April Fool's video, and that it was, like, postponed or put out late or something like that. So, yeah, not one of Film Theory's better videos. So, I mean, given that, you know, again, this video is so short and it's coming out relatively early, I'm definitely going to have to see if, like, another Film Theory doesn't come out, like a proper Film Theory doesn't come out this Sunday. But yeah, that's definitely going to be it for now. So, yeah, of course, as always, original videos linked in the description if you haven't seen it yet for some reason. Corner video linked to my Let's Play of the day. And yeah, with all that out of the way, I hope you guys liked. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.